Well, welcome, welcome. I'm here with my very dear friend Genelle. How long have I known you for, Genelle?
About 30 years.
About 30 years, and you still insist that we should be friends.
I insist.
You insist.
I absolutely insist.
After the traumatization of knowing me for so long?
I absolutely insist.
Well, it's very fantastic because we are in the most amazing place, and I suppose you need to have been born and bred in a city to know the little nooks and crannies, and we swerved off the highway.
To Lunetics.
To Lunetics. For what reason?
Because I've always wanted to come here, and it's amazing.
So can we go on a little bit of a tour with everybody? So I would call this an adult warehouse. But look at this. This is unbelievable. Some of the stuff here is absolutely amazing. How would you, hello Jenny, how would you describe this place as absolutely...
A cornucopia of bits and pieces.
A cornucopia of bits. This definitely is a Sydney spine. The lighting, the old school... This would be, so I've just gone into a new apartment and we've gone to IKEA, and now this extraordinary, hi Trudy, this extraordinary difference to IKEA. Look at this lamp here. Look at that. That is absolutely extraordinary. So,
it's a heater.
Oh my God, well it was a heater, but now it's a lamp. So Genelle, how do we know each other? How do we know each other? How many years ago did we meet?
Well,
you were our official photographer for Henry Roth for how many years?
Oh,
20?
Quite a few, yes. 2 trips to New York.
Hello, Hari and Susan. Welcome to a fine spine in Sydney. So you are still an amazing photographer.
Oh, thank you, Henry. Yeah, I enjoy taking photos.
Well, you always used to make me look good, and you still do. So what's catching your eye here? I mean, this is incredible. Look at this shower. Look at this amazing.
There is so much here.
I tell you what, this is extraordinary. How did you hear about this? Oh my God, be awfully careful. Look at that coffee shop neon thing. Look at this amazing hat and frock. Look at all the chandeliers and everything. It's unbelievable. This is statue.
Yeah.
So what's catching your eye here as we walk through?
There is just so many beautiful things here.
Oh my God, look at this. Look at these old-fashioned sewing machines, Genelle.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Oh, look at this amazing table, a draftsman's table. Unbelievable. I mean, and a huge contrast. Look at this old record playing machine. I tell you what, it's absolutely, hello David. Welcome to Alexandria. Do you remember David Wayne, the concierge?
Oh yes.
The lawyer
yes.
without any fear or favour?
Yes.
Welcome. We are, hello doctor. Doctor, I've got a problem with my teeth. Thank God they haven't fallen out yet. Hello doggy. What's your name? Your name is Mark, is it? Hello. So, that's all right. If I get bitten, it'll be my own fault. Genelle, where are you? This is incredible. We have some amazing... So do you remember we used to go to places like this? Look at this.
David.
This is amazing.
Oh.
Wow. Genelle, do you remember when we used to go to places like this and used to get all the backdrops and stuff for me for the shoots?
Yes, I do.
We did some amazing... What a shame this wasn't around. But how did you hear about this place in Alexandria?
Yeah, no, I've driven past here, but they've moved. But it looks like they're in a bigger space.
Well, I mean, the thing is, we came off IKEA and we were on some sort of highway, and then all of a sudden you swerved off.
Yes, I did. It was quite exciting, wasn't it?
Well, I thought, thank God you know how to drive well.
Yes, look at this thing.
What is that thing? This is amazing here. So where are we? It's called Lunetics, and it's in Alexandria. Hello, Carlos. How are you doing? Everything quanto costa? Oh, look at that. Look at all this amazing... So where were they before? This is incredible.
Also in Alexandria, but I think this is a much bigger space.
This is unbelievable. Look at this chair.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Hello, David Wayne. Hello from London. You remember David?
David.
Yeah, he was in my building, remember? At number 1 King's Cross Road.
Oh.
He used to rule, he rules basically all of Darlinghurst and the eastern suburbs.
Oh, okay.
He does indeed. So here is amazing. Oh, look at some of these things. Well, I haven't been living in Sydney for how long now? Maybe nearly 5 years. And I have to say, I'm rediscovering my city. And Genelle is actually, this morning I was with Bright George Esquire. Hello, Mean. And this afternoon, I'm with Genelle. And I have to say, I'm being spoilt crazy by my friends.
Yeah.
And you really asked
We're
for...
very happy to have you back in town, Henry.
Thank you very much,
Very
Genelle.
happy.
That's why I interviewed you, because I knew you'd be positive. Oh, look, this is unbelievable.
excited.
Look at these old school fans, old
This is
school.
old Chinese pottery.
Oh my goodness, this is and look, a Jewish menorah. Hello, Meg. Welcome to Alexandria, in the heart of. This is do you know you know Meg? This is Genelle. You
Meg.
know Meg? The hair and makeup person.
You Meg Guthrie?
Yes, there she
hi,
is.
Meg.
Oh, it's like a homecoming queen's got a gun.
Oh.
So I'll look at these chairs. This is unbelievable. These old school magazines from 1960 something. Look at these chairs, Genelle. My God, it's unbelievable. So what would you say, who comes to a place like this?
Well, I know my girlfriend has Airbnb, and she actually comes here she's got 4 Airbnbs. So
Yes.
She comes here to find little treasures to add to the ambience of her apartment, and to give the apartments a very warm feeling.
An
So,
individual, right?
Yeah, very individual.
You know, it's interesting that we're here this afternoon, because what it reminds me is, I think just like in fashion, and that looks like, remember we had Mimi when we did the photo shoot?
Yeah, Mimi.
Remember that? That's unbelievable.
nice.
What I want to say to you is, for me anyway, the trick
a
is,
little bit baby
look
Mimi.
at this. Look at that, baby Mimi. We did a photo shoot one time, and this sofa was worth a fortune,
Warehouse.
and from Design Warehouse, and of course we were told, whatever you do, don't tear it, Henry, and of course I tore it and had to buy it. Do you remember that Mimi was in? My mother wanted to...
I wasn't there when the incident happened.
No, of course you weren't responsible for it. I was, but I think the thing is, the trick and the tip I would say is, get a few pieces from IKEA, sure, but go to
Yeah.
somewhere that like this
Yeah.
and individualise it.
To give the human touch.
Do you know what? I might even get my computer desk here. I think that might make more sense. We'll have a little shop. I hope you had a good time. Say anything you want to say, Genelle?
Au revoir.
Thank you very much for tuning in. This is...
Genelle and Henry.
Thank you very much, and have a great afternoon, whatever you're doing.
See ya.
Bye.